Hey, it's me. Again. I'm on this. Again. Nah, I'm just taking this back to its rightful owner, who was kind enough to loan it to my mom, and then it started pissing oil. And that's not important. He loaned us his bike. Cool dude. But I figured since I had the chance to get out and ride, I might as well make noises out of my face at your face, record the whole thing, and put it on the internet. It's kind of how this motovlogging thing works. So how about a little story time with Whelan? Sound fun? It's not, trust me. Grab your carpet squares, pour yourself some apple juice. Let's get started. Last weekend, my mom and I went out to Skyline Drive in the Shenandoah Valley, Virginia, and then we continued on down to the Blue Ridge Parkway. Took that down to the Roanoke area. And we made a whole weekend out of it. So when we were finished in Shenandoah, we stopped and got a hotel in Fisherville. So being that I spent the day in the sun, hiking around, it was warm, I was dirty and sweaty. Happens when you do stuff outside. So like a normal human being, I decided I would take a shower. First thing I noticed, the vent fan did not work at all. No big deal, it's just a little fog, right? That's where I was wrong. Got my shower, you're picturing me naked, it's cool, I do it all the time. Opened up the door, a whole bunch of fog, steam, whatever, water from the shower goes rolling out. What I neglected to mention to you before is that the smoke detector for this hotel room was about 5 feet away from that door. Are you in gear? I can never tell with you. So aforementioned steam, fog, smog, whatever it was, goes rolling out the door, up into the smoke detector, and that motherfucker goes off. Now mind you, this is about 11 o'clock at night, so my first thought is, of course, the stupid shower set off the stupid smoke alarm. But I couldn't tell if it sounded like maybe some of the other ones on the floor were going off, so I poked my head out in the hallway, and my neighbor on either side are also out there. Theirs are not going off. And so that gave me a pretty good idea that, yes, it was just mine going off. So I kind of explained to them what happened. Meanwhile, I was trying to like wave a towel in front of the smoke detector, like when you burn something on the stove. There was no silence or reset button on it. So it's just sitting there going off, right? I mean, and it's not like a normal smoke alarm, you know, like, Yeah, I mean, it's just a high-pitched squeal. And it's been doing this for a few minutes at this point, at 11 o'clock at night. So then my neighbor on the one side offers to go down to the front desk and basically explain what I just explained to him and see if they can shut it off. So he goes downstairs. We're on the 3rd floor, by the way. He goes downstairs, and it's been a few minutes. He's not coming back up. Smoke alarm's still going off, and I'm starting to get kind of worried, like, can the front desk not shut it off? The front desk could not shut it off. About the time I was thinking these things to myself, my mom, who is over by the window, says, "Hey, Whelan, the fire department is here." Yes, really. And that's where the thumbnail for this video comes from. A few minutes after that, my neighbor and a firefighter in full firefighting gear, SCBA, helmet, all his fire retardant stuff, tools, yes, comes around the corner and says, "Is this the room that the smoke alarm is going off?" And I said, "Do you have ears?" No, I didn't say that. My smart-ass response to a firefighter responding to a not fire at almost midnight aside, he told me that, yeah, we couldn't shut it off and the hotel couldn't shut it off. The fire department had to come access the control panel and shut the smoke alarm off. But first, he had to come up and verify that there was not an actual fire in the room, which after about 3 seconds of looking, in his expert opinion, declared the room was not on fire. Firefighter told me that that happens more than I might think. And I mean, I understand it's a pretty huge liability on the hotel side if there's a fire and their alarms don't go off. But I mean, come on, to be that sensitive and not be able to shut off without the fire department? Get your shit together. So other than that, the weekend was very awesome and I had a wonderful time. So that was Whelan story time. I hope you enjoyed. Catch you next time.
Whoa, whoa, let's get peace.